Hi, it's about that time where I need to be planning for May. So today I'm going to be doing a plan with me in my makeshift budget planner. I did make this myself from bits and pieces of just things from here and there. Some of these are from cloth and paper, and that is what I'm going to be using today. My monthly layout is from them. I have happy planner stuff in here. I have mostly things that I created, since it's very hard for me to find things that work for me in the size that I want. This is an A5. And so, yeah, so today I'm just going to plan up what's going to happen, hopefully, fingers crossed, in May. So if that's something that you are interested in, please stay tuned because I'm just going to jump right on into it. Okay, so what I have here is my monthly overview for May. This is from Cloth and Paper, and it does have the mushroom hole punch. This is, I told you it was an A5. I lied. It's a Happy Planner Classic size. My other planner, my business planner, which I have not introduced here yet, that's an A5. So sorry, Happy Planner Classic. That's where we are today. On this sheet, it does have goals, important dates, priorities, bills due, and a checklist. And for the goals, there are 8 goal boxes. You open it up, you get the monthly calendar. It's a 2-page spread. You have this area here for notes, and then 2 calendars, April and June, and on the back, a page for notes. So I am going to go ahead and start with the front page with the goals. Let me see if I can get you in a little bit closer so you can see what's happening. Okay, I think that's probably about as close as I'm going to be able to bring you in. So yeah, I think that that's probably going to be it. So I apologize. What I am going to use this month are some of my very old Happy Planner books. I have this colorful boxes. I think they're both from 2017. This is 2018, 2017. And then I do have this budget one, which is Save Now, Spend Later. And this one is from 2020. I am trying to use up all of my old sticker books, and I have so many of them because back in the day, 2017, 2018, I was a Happy Planner fanatic. I mean, it was like where it was a sickness. And lucky for me, things have, I guess, I don't want to say gone sour with Happy Planner. It's just not my thing anymore. I'm disappointed with their planners, their stickers, and so on. And so it's saving me so much money. So in one way, I'm glad that things aren't like how they used to be. So I can use what I have, and then maybe once I've used up everything, and they can like turn things around where things are, I don't know, desirable. And it's probably just me that feels that way. But yeah, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Yes, let's just leave it at that. What I was thinking of doing, but now I see I don't have enough colors for that. Which one is this? It's a blue one. What I wanted to do is use green for the month of May. And it probably doesn't make sense because Memorial Day is in May and people are thinking, ooh, a flag, red, white, blue. But that's going to be like July 4th. So during this season, which is basically today, I am thinking that May, I want to do green because I am going to be planting the seeds in May into fruition by December. So if that makes any kind of sense at all. And I know that I'm going to have to, I don't know how to make this better where you can see all of it, but yeah, so I'm struggling. I'm on the struggle bus today with what's going on with putting you in a good frame. So I apologize. I am going to use boxes here because I do have 8 goals that I want to concentrate on for the month of May that start now but will not complete until towards the end of the year based on my budget and lack of income. So I do want to go ahead and I think I'll put, is that even going to fit? That's weird because that one fit perfectly and now they don't fit. So this box obviously is much larger, and it's probably because we're working with the margin there. So I will do those 2 there. And let me see. The other ones are too big. Oh no. Why is it that my books can never have what I want them to have? I guess I'll do some smaller ones here for my smaller goals. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in. And they are going to be back to back, butted up right up against each other because the boxes in the middle seem to be smaller than the ones on the end. And then let me grab these 2. And I'm going to set those in here. So how is everybody doing? I hope that you are all doing well and that you are all ready for the month of May. It is sneaking up on us so quickly. It's ridiculous how fast April came and went. Are those not even? Oh, they're not even. And this plan with me is probably going to be long and drawn out and aggravating because if things aren't like perfect, I'm going to have to take them off. I'm going to have to redo them. And you're going to be like, girl, it's fine. Leave it be. But if I see them and they're not straight, it will just eat at me like constantly. And we can't have that because I already don't get enough sleep. So I don't need to be up in the middle of the night thinking, oh, my planner pages aren't even, my stickers are off center. It is a sick mind that I have, let me tell you. Okay, so let me line this up. And then we'll be all set. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I even annoy myself with the shenanigans that I do and how my mind plays. Okay, and then these are not even either. But luckily, they're coming off easily and not ripping the paper, generally speaking. These older ones tend to stick more, and they're not as kind to removal and laying them back down. All right, so let me get this and see if I can do this a bit better. Okay, that's where I want them. But now they have wrinkles in them. That's not going to work for me. That's not going to work. Okay. So we'll have those. And I'm going to have to see if I have another book that has colors that I can use. However, I did have this one here that I marked that I liked these. So maybe I could just boom, boom, boom. But I was thinking what I wanted to do is to, you know, put these up here just so I can write down what the goal is. But then I'm like really overdoing it with stickers, I thought. So let me just keep it like that. I don't need priorities, but I do have the idea of using some of these floral stickers, like down in the corner. Is that going to, it's going to be close enough. If you guys have followed me for any amount of time, you know that I am partially colorblind. And so I try to make things match as close as I can with how I see them. And so you might think, oh, that's blue. Why are you doing that? I think it might be green. Although it might be turquoise. I don't know, but it's close enough for me. And things don't have to be the, you know, 100% matching for shades, because I am going to be using these greens on my calendar side. Okay. And I think that I want to do this one kind of like up here, just hanging down, just to give it a little bit of something, something. Let me turn it around, because that'll work better for me. Okay. I'm going to cut that off a little bit. I don't know if you can see, but it has like this edge on it, and I would rather have the flowers look like they're coming off of the page rather than having that edge there. Okay. All right, so far so good. And let's see. In here I had a sticker I wanted to use. Which one was it? I think it was "You already have more than you need." But the more I look at that, it's all different colors, and maybe I don't like it now for this spread. So I think I'm going to change my mind. Maybe I don't need to have a quote. Oh, I did want to use one of these no spin challenges. I am going to have a no spend challenge one week this month. And so I think that I'm going to add that to like one of my goals here. And I just have to pick which week I want to have that happen. Okay. Once you need less, you will have more. Note to self. Maybe I like this note to self. I don't know what color that is though. I might use this. I think it's good enough. And I'm going to put that over here where these little calendars are, because I don't need the calendars. But I think that this sticker will be very cute. And it covers those up. Perfect. And I have one more of these that I can use to kind of like blend the overview page with the calendar pages. How do I want to bring it in? Do I want to bring it in over here? Oh, goodness gracious. Planning with me is very annoying, isn't it? You can be honest. Comment down below and let me know. Okay. Does that look stupid, having it upside down like that? It might. It might. I think that looks silly. So let me... Yeah, and now I ripped it. So some of these flowers are kind, and I mean some of these stickers are kind, some of them are not. So I think I need to have this down below, but now it has a yucky on it, so I can't use it. Okay, so to cover up this mess that I made, I'm going to go ahead and add this one. Okay, that looks better anyway. And then I have one more that maybe I could do at the end, down at the bottom. Let's see. I think I'm going to cut that part off. Okay, instead of using a payday sticker, instead of using these, I'm going to save these for later because they're just not giving me anything tonight. I'm going to use my Stick Babe Essentials, and there's a lady in here throwing some money around. That's what I'm going to use. I'll use this old lady because that looks more like me. Even though I currently have this hairdo. That's funny. But I'm going to use this old lady, and I can use this payday one so I don't have two crazy ladies. And I get paid on Thursday the 8th. So she can be like right here. And then I also get paid on the 22nd. So we're going to have payday down here because I did see a cat in this sticker book. Oh, there's little ones too. That's cute. But let me go see if I can find that cat. Because my cats always enjoy payday because that means treats and snacks. Okay. So they're all happy that it's going to be payday too. Okay, perfect. That's cute. Cordelia's birthday is right here. So I'm going to put a birthday sticker there for Cordelia. You know what? No, I think I'm going to use it up in here on the front. Where did it say? Where important dates? I'm just going to put birthdays because I have no other important dates. Perfect. And I don't have any white out at the moment, or I would white out the cloth and paper, and I would have whited out underneath that because you can see a little bit of the S sticking out. But what I want to do now is mark the days that I have bills that are due. And since I don't have enough of these, I wonder if I have dots. I'm going to look in here and see if I have any dots, because I think that might, ooh, I do. Yay! Do I have enough? I think I do. Okay. This is what I'm going to do then. I'm going to mark the days that I have bills due, and then that way I can mark what it is, and then when I pay it, I can put a little check mark in that circle. That's what I'm going to do today. That's going to work. So let me get my list of bills. All right, so here's my cheat sheet. So on the first, I have my mortgage, and then on the third is the internet and my daughter's vitamins, if they're going to be pulled out. She said that she thinks that she may have postponed them, but she doesn't know if it's going to be this month or next month, so I don't know. We'll see. On the 7th, I have a transfer from my checking account to Ally, so I am going to do that with a light green, and I'm going to trade this for a dark green so I don't get confused and think that there's two transfers. But I did sign up for automatic transfer each month, and by doing that, because I used the link on Valerie's channel, and Valerie is Cash Budget Retiree. She had a link to sign up for Ally, and if you share your link and somebody signs up and does automatic transfer, then the person who referred them gets a bonus after 3 months or 3 successful transfers, and then the person who signed up will also get a bonus. And I think each of us is going to get $100, I think, if I read my email right. So May will be the first, so May, June, July. So after July, Valerie and I both should get some kind of transfer bonus, I hope. And I do have a link also that I can share that I need to add to my YouTube videos. So I will do that. So, okay. So the 8th is payday, but I also have a bill due, which is my water bill. And I did just get some new trees, and they were planted this weekend. One of my nephews came over and dug some holes for me. So I got my lemon tree planted, an orange tree planted, and he dug a hole for me so I can go get a new peach tree. So that's pretty exciting. And then he's going to come back and do another hole for my apricot tree. So that's really exciting for me. The 11th, actually, the 11th is a possibility. That is, if I happen to use my credit card, that's when the payment will be due. And I actually did use my credit card. Ugh, I didn't want to, but I did. I had to go out and get a new carpet shampooer. Doesn't make me happy, but yeah, so I probably will have to pay that when it comes through on that day. The 19th, I have 2 different bills. And the 24th, I have one. Okay. And the 25th and the 28th. And then the 29th. All right. And then for the month of May, I do want to save. I paid 2 of my bills quarterly. One of them is trash and one is HOA. And I want to start saving that 1/3 of that quarter each month, so that when it's due, I have it all and I don't have to do it all in one big, huge lump sum of saving, if that makes sense. I want to divide it up. So I want to do that this month. And that will be my note to self if that's what I want to do. So I have the HOA and the trash. Okay. So those are all of my bills, and I will write them out. And then I do want to color in which, I think I'll use this one first. It's very light. The weeks that each payday covers. Okay. And then this pay period here is the check that I just got on the 24th. And so these bills were covered with that. All right. Well, those lines aren't the best. What I would ideally, I would like to have very thin washi that I could put across there, but I cannot find any solid colored washi that's not hideous colors, or that, because most of them are hideous and patterned. I would just want to have a plain, ordinary, very simple, very thin washi. So I'm on the hunt for that. If you know where I can find some that is not going to cost an arm and a leg, or that, you buy the washi from a seller and the washi's $3, but shipping is like $6, that's not going to work either. So, yeah, but if you know of any place where I could find some, I would appreciate it. Comment down below and let me know. Okay, so I think that this is looking very good. I am going to, so I have 4 birthdays to do. I have my no spend challenge, which I think I am going to do the week of Mother's Day. So let's do that, the 11th through the 17th. Let's do, so May 11th through the 17th, we're going to try a no spend challenge. And any money that I am able to save on this, I have a special place for it. So I'll discuss that later on after I do it. So my goals, I do have 2 different 1 month ahead goals. One of them is finishing up my first 1 month ahead. I have 1 savings challenge left and 1 bill. It is my car insurance. The total that I need is $465. I have $45 so far, so I need $420. I want to have that done by the end of May. And then another one is another month ahead, so my second set of 1 month ahead. And that one I want to have done, let's see, by the end of the year. And if I do that starting June 26th and I save $65 a week, I can do that. So that is one of my goals. Another one is having 1 month ahead on the house as of December 31st. And so if I save $86 a check, so that's 17. I have 17 more paychecks for the until the end of the month, the end of the year. So if I do 86, that'll do that. Then I want to save $67 a month to pay for my car registration. To finish that up, I currently have $150 saved for that, I believe. And I want to have $1K by June 30th. I want to see if I can do my emergency fund by June 30th. I'm going to see how that goes. But so I'm going to add those goals to this. I'm not going to do the pin right now because I want to do it very nice and slowly, so I can read my writing, and then when I post it, y'all can read my writing. So these are going to be my goals. Again, it's 1 month ahead on the house, finishing up December 31st. 1 month ahead, fully funded by 5/31. That's the ones that I've been trying in my purple binder. I've been doing it all year. I only need one more bill to finish. I'm going to start my 2nd month ahead, but not until June 26th. So honestly, that doesn't need to be put in here this month. I want to start saving $67 a month for registration. That's my car registration. I want to start saving for a new bed, and that will be $100 per paycheck. And then starting my back to school savings, $25 a paycheck starting May 22nd. And then my 1K by June 30th. So those are going to be put here. I'll list my birthdays for my 2 sisters, my granddaughter, my nephew. I don't have any priorities. Bills due. I don't put bills here because that would be if I only had something that is only due one time, not, like every month. The checklist, this is where I kind of like keep my YouTube information, where how many subscribers have I gotten, how many viewing hours have I gotten. I really need viewing hours. Oh my goodness, do I ever. I used to be monetized, and I lost it when I got sick and had to leave YouTube for 2 years. And now when I'm coming back, getting those viewing hours is so hard. I'm up to 1,200 and I need 4,000. So any viewing that you can do, I appreciate. Thank you so much. And if you're not yet subscribed, if you would please consider subscribing, hitting that like button, leaving me comments. It really helps me with my YouTube algorithm and gets my videos out there in front of more people, which means I will get more views. So thank you very much. Okay, and then for here, these dots signify my bills, which I already talked about. I will add those names off camera. I won't torture you with that because this video is already so long. And then here, I just kind of like to do a end of the month recap at the end of the month of like, what goal did I reach? Why didn't I reach a goal? Where I struggled, where I succeeded, it's just kind of like a recap. And then on the back for notes is where I do my breakdown for my weekly paychecks of which savings challenge is getting which, how much money, and I haven't done that yet. I still need to figure that out. So I think I'm going to end it there. I do appreciate you spending time with me today. I know that you have so many other channels that you could be watching, and so it really means a lot that you decided to spend time with me. Thank you very much. And I will share this again throughout the month as I do more and plan more or reach goals or pay bills, and then you'll be able to see it, with the pin. So yeah, I think that I've chatted enough, haven't I? I will be back again tomorrow. And until then, happy budgeting and take care.